I've given myself a challenge to simplify 100 items in 2 days. It all started because I had a goal to declutter 300 items by the end of March. And we're pushing the end of February now. Today is the 27th. I have 2 more days in February and I'm already at 203 items. So technically I only need to declutter 97 items. I decided to go ahead and push myself and see if I could finish a month early and get it done by the end of February. So now I decided though to just make it an even 100 items in 2 days. I'm planning to just really go after it and see what we can let go of. As I'm going through this process, it is feeling so good to let things go. I feel lighter with every declutter that I do. And I'm saying declutter, but I did make an emphasis this year to really refer to it as simplifying instead of thinking of it as declutter. Simplifying means that I'm opening up space and bringing peace into my home by doing that, whereas declutter can kind of have a negative connotation to it. I'm gonna go and simplify a little bit in the closet. I'm likely going to be going around to different places in the house to find these 100 items that I need to let go of in 2 days. I can't believe I'm challenging myself to do that, but it feels good to kind of have a little push here. I've got my car already partially loaded, so once I gather all the things in these next 2 days, I'm gonna put it in the car and take everything to the donation center. I know that there's a few things in my closet that I'm ready to let go, so we're gonna go ahead and go in the closet and get started in there. Just took all of this out of the closet. This is the new bedding that I'm getting ready to put on the bed. This is the pillow shams that just came in and I had to try one. They look so good. So I'm going to be replacing all of this bedding with this. I just had this shoved in my closet, so I just got it out of there so I could see what was back here, because I know I have some things back here that I might be able to do something with. So if nothing else, I'll pick those up. I'm really planning to focus on the clothes, but I had a few things. I've already gone through my shoes, but I had some just laying on the floor. They've been there for a while. It was time to pick them up, put them on the shelves. I'm not organizing right now, although I knew there were some things I could just move around in here. I am planning soon to come in this closet and organize, but right now it's all about simplifying. I'm starting with my sweaters. I knew there were things that were hanging back there I could get rid of. I have a few things that I put up here because I'm not sure about. So we'll talk about those in a minute. But I really love this sweater, but I don't wear it often. This is the kind of thing like when you layer, if I had like a nice shirt to lay under it or something, I don't dress like that very often. And I've had this for a long time and I do really love it. I just don't ever wear it. So I think somebody else would really love this. So I'm going to go ahead and let go of this. And the idea of what I'm trying to do in my closet is I really do want to pare down my closet to where I don't get decision fatigue. I want to have a few key things that I wear and, you know, things that I love and wear often, and a few nicer outfits, a few more everyday outfits, because let's face it, I tend to dress more every day, especially with those girls. I have this, which again, another one that I love, but I've worn it, you know, a few times. I used to wear it more than I have lately. I have not worn it very much at all lately, so I think I can let go of that one. Same with this one, same story. I love it, just don't wear it very often. I do like that this one is like very lightweight, because I tend to get very hot these days. So I like that this is lightweight in case I just needed a little something, but I just don't wear it. So I'm gonna let that go. This is a sleep shirt that I got from Soma. I love Soma. That's the nightwear that I wear. And I got this, it's just like a nightgown. I love it. I actually bought it to wear more as a shirt because I think nobody would ever know this was a sleep shirt, and it looks really nice with like leggings or something like that. Again, for some reason, I never wear it, even though I love it. So I think it's time to let it go because I've had it for a long time and I just don't wear it. I don't recall where I got the scarf. I know I've had it for a long time. Don't know where I got it. I don't wear it, so I'm gonna let it go. I don't wear scarves very often, but I love scarves. And when we go places in the winter where it's a little more cold, I love to have the opportunity to wear scarves. So I am gonna keep some. You saw that I kept some up there. This is a camisole that I have not worn in forever, so I'm gonna let that go. If I need another camisole, I can buy it. And that's kind of the philosophy that I'm having around a lot of things is if I need it, I can buy it. You know, some things are sentimental and I want to keep it for that reason. There's a scarf up here that belonged to my dad, so I definitely want to keep that one because it really does mean something to me. But the rest of the stuff I can let go. And then I'm also taking out hangers. So I've got 3 hangers right here. Any plastic hangers, I'm just letting those go. I don't need those. I probably got them when I bought items, and you know, they send you home with hangers, so I can let all of these go. They're just taking up space in the closet that I can use for other things. These are my maybes, so I just wanted to take a little bit more time to go through these items. I hate to get rid of this shirt, but I think it might be time. This was a shirt that we had made when I was in grad school. I was in a program that was a grant-funded program by the National Science Foundation for middle school math teachers. It was called the Texas Middle School Math Project, and it was a cohort of 30 of us. We had to live together during the summers. We would go for like 4 to 6 weeks during the summer, and they put us up in a hotel. Like I said, it was grant funded. So we stayed in a hotel. We took all of our classes together and we got really close, and we ended up doing a lot of fun things together. And then we ended up having these shirts made with the little sayings, like little things like 10 ways to tell if you are a Texas MP student. And number 10 was, you are only getting your master's because it's free, because it was a free master's program since it was grant funded and our districts had to agree to pay for part. So that was kind of cool. You drive to Navasota for fajitas and fun. You can learn the math, but not the TI-83. You know more than you want about Alphanot. Afraid of bunny trails. Jealous of the Eisenheimer group. Gamblers, where's your nickel? You can call the professors by their first names. Little Johnny gets on your nerves, and only students at SHSU that get paid to go to class. So it was just a little fun thing, but this always reminds me of that. I don't need the shirt though. I don't wear the shirt. I love the shirt. I love looking at this every now and then. I'll just come in my closet and look at this. So this is really a hard one to let go of, but I think I can do one of a couple things. I think what I could do is like cut this out and actually frame it and put it somewhere like in my office or something where I could see it every now and then and it would just make me smile and make me laugh. Or I could just take a picture of it and maybe even get that printed and frame it or whatever. So I am going to set this aside, and I do think I'm going to let this go. I just still need to figure out what I want to do with this. So I'm just going to like hang it over here for right now. This one, I love this sweater. I used to wear it all the time, but I think it's kind of like stretched out and everything. So I'm thinking it might be time to let this go. I still want to think about it. This one, I wanted to think about, but I do wear this one and it's also very lightweight. So I have worn this more often than a lot of the others. So I'm going to go ahead and keep that one for now. This one is brand new. I hate to let it go because I like it, but it's one of those things that I don't know if any of you have this issue, but I'm short. And so most things end up being too long for my arms, too long for my legs. I need to get them altered, all the things. This is one of those things that I bought with the intent to get it altered, and I never did. It's also a little bit on the dressier side, and the fabric is not fabric that I typically would wear, but I did like the way it looked on me and stuff if it just hadn't been too long in the arms. But I never got it altered. I don't think I'm gonna get it altered, even though it was kind of pricey. You know, and I wanted to wear it. I think this was one of those items that was the ideal version of myself item. And I think it's time to let it go. Somebody else will love this. It will fit them right, and they'll get a lot of use out of it instead of it just sitting here in my closet. I've already spent the money, so it's not doing me any good to just have it sit in my closet. These are hoodies from when we lived in Alaska. It's a company that's very popular there. Again, they're sentimental to me for those reasons. I love this one because it is like comfortable to wear around the house on a cold winter day, but I'm just not a big hoodie fan, especially when the hoodies are thick. So while I like the thickness of the sweatshirt, I don't like the hoodie being so thick. It doesn't, nothing for me. It gets in my way. I don't like how it interferes with my hair and all this stuff. So I think I'm gonna let this one go, even though it's hard, but I'm gonna let that one go. This one is actually a little more lightweight. And if I'm going to wear a hoodie, I like it to be a little more lightweight. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep this one for now, but I'm gonna turn it this way on my rack because it's an item that I may be willing to let go pretty soon. So I just want to turn it the other way so that it reminds me that I'm thinking about letting it go, which was some of the items that you saw me pull out of here. That was the case. I had already gone through and decided that I might be ready to let those go. And I had turned the hangers on some of them the other way. And some of them, as I'm just scrolling through my clothes, I'm deciding like, yes, I don't need that. I don't need that. Some of it I still wear and like there was this one sweater. I wore this sweater to death. I love this sweater. I've worn it a lot, but I think it's time to let it go. I can buy other things new that I think are just going to be in better condition. And I don't know. I think I'm just, for whatever reason, I'm ready to let it go, even though I still love it. like this sweatshirt too, but I also think I'm ready to let it go. I like it for, you know, cold days. It fits me good. At least it used to fit me good. Maybe I need to try this one on. I'm just going to actually put this to try it on, and then I'll decide on that one because I do like it. All right, I have some stuff up here, so I'm going to go through this and pull out things. I may not talk about everything because I think I've kind of given a good idea of what I'm looking for when I pull things out, but if I come across something that I think I need to talk about, I will. There's a lot of space in this closet for things, but I am getting to a point where I don't want to have everything so super crowded. I want to be able to come in here and it be peaceful and have space. If I do want to bring something in, I'm still trying to figure out like what things I want to store in here. Perhaps do I want to take the towels out of the linen closet and store them on the shelves and other things like that? So I'm just trying to figure out where the best place is to keep things in the house. And some things, it might actually be good to bring it in here, that maybe things I need for the girls or whatever it is. So I'm looking to clear out as much space as I can, and this feels really good right now. Everything I just counted was 24 items, including the hangers. And so I went ahead and pulled one of my exercise shirts that I know I don't wear anymore. It doesn't really fit me the best. So I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of that as well. That's not counting my grad school shirt that I'm still deciding what I want to do with that. So it could end up being 26, probably 26, but right now 25. I'm a fourth of the way through and I've only hit the master closet. These are from the previous owner. I took them out of this top drawer. I'm not going to use these, and I think I kind of broke them, so we'll see what I need to do with these. I'll try to decide if I donate or just throw these away because I'm pretty sure they're broken. And for some reason, they had this hanging in the closet. This was from the previous owner. I've said it before, every drawer, everything that I've opened, I have found things from the previous owner. All of these little bins were in all of these drawers that were left by the previous owner. So a lot of it, I'm just like just gonna get rid of it. Sometimes for me, the hardest part is getting the things that I decide to simplify into the car, ready to go to the donation center. So I decided that this time, with the things that I just purged from the master closet, that I was going to go ahead and put it in the car right away. So this is what I've got going so far to donate. So that was 25 items. Oh, I have the ruler. I need to get the ruler inside and bring that. And then I have those other things that I think I decided to throw away. So we'll talk about those later. I'm going to go downstairs right now. I'm on a roll. So I want to go in the storeroom and do a quick simplifying in there. While Whitney's gone, he ran an errand, and when he comes back, we're gonna have lunch. So I'm gonna see what I can get done before we have lunch. I'm not gonna go out there because I will bother them. They're gonna end up wanting to come in with me, but the girls are hanging out. It's not as sunny today, it's cloudy, but it feels really nice outside. It's pretty cool. So they just love hanging out here. So I'm gonna let them stay there, and we're gonna head downstairs. When it comes to clutter, it's a never-ending battle. So these are the new light fixtures we got hung. I'll give you a sneak peek. I'm not ready to show you yet, so I just want to give you a little sneak peek. But we got the other lights installed the other day, and I have the chain for this one in the living room and the chain for this one in the dining room in case we ever decide we want to lower it a little bit. So I have to find a place to put those. And then of course we have the light bulbs over here that are the extras. So I'm gotta find a place for that. So like I said, right now, I'm just trying to find a place for everything. I'm not sweating it, but when you look around my house and you see the complete disaster that it is, it's because of that. It's because I just don't have a place for everything. Ooh, sneak peek. If you saw the dining room, another little sneak peek there. I've got to watch my steps. I don't want to fall. But yeah, I feel like I've just got things everywhere, mainly because I haven't figured out where to put things yet. And that's part of this whole process is I'm trying to clear out space so I can figure out where I want to put things. Seen this room plenty of times. What I want to do today is work on all of the stuff that's on the floor, in the middle here, over here. I've been pretty much just working on these two shelves, which I still have some things to do on there. But for now, I want to work on this stuff and just kind of see about getting some things up off of the floor. This is my maybe box from the other day, so I may end up going through that as well. But right now, I'm just going to go ahead and get started on the things that are on the floor, and let's see what we can get done in here. I learned my lesson from the other day. I put a mat down. So I'm going to be getting rid of this mat. I might actually keep it for a while just for this purpose. But this is an old bath rug that I'm going to get rid of. I have two more of these. I think they're in the other storeroom. So I'm going to gather those, and that is going in the donate pile. I was looking through this purse or bag, whatever you want to call it. And this is where we were keeping a lot of Whitney's hats. I'm just going to move these for now. I can't go through that without him. That's his stuff. He needs to do that. Looks like this is an old napkin. I don't have a use for this, so I'm going to go ahead and put that in the donate pile. I'm seeing some dish towels in here that are old. So those can go in the donate pile. All these old towels. I think this is where I had mismatched socks. I think that's why there were socks in here, because this used to be in my laundry room in the last house. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of those socks. Apparently they don't have matches. Whitney might need this. This is his tennis band. I'm going to put it there because I need to wash that. An old command hook that can be thrown away. As far as this bag, I don't need this. It's taking up space. It's big. I don't use it. Like I said, I was using it in my laundry room in the last house, but I'm not keeping it. I don't need it for this house. This would actually be a good item to maybe bring to the consignment shop. I don't know. I'll think about it. But like I said, right now, I just want to get rid of things. So I'm trying hard not to overthink how I go about that process. This was Ace's little sweater, his little LSU sweater. I still love this. I will probably put it on one of the girls. We used to put this on Ace every Halloween when we lived in Alaska. And he would be like a little LSU cheerleader. It was his Halloween costume. But we put him on it other times to watch games and stuff. But we always made him a little LSU cheerleader. That was his Halloween costume. And he loved the trick-or-treaters. So I'm going to set this aside because that's a keeper. The rest of this is going. This is a solar activated motion light. Whitney bought this. We have never used it. We've had it for a long time, but I need to keep it because he'll be upset if I get rid of this without asking him. So I'm going to put this in the Ask Whitney pile. There's certain things that I know he likes or wants to keep. So it's not my place to get rid of those things for him. All right, so this is an old bin that I am not going to keep. It has a dog bed in it that I probably, will I keep it? This is small for the girls, but I actually think they might use it. And I have some spaces where I could use a dog bed. So for now, I'm gonna keep this, but it's a possible donate. This is a donate. I'm gonna get rid of this bin. I've had it for a long time. I don't think I need it, but I'm gonna go ahead and throw some of this stuff in there. I'll take that tape off just for a place to put things for now. I'm gonna put it in there. This is all storage bins. So all of these things I used to have like in closets or drawers. I'm going to keep these for now to see if I can find a spot for them as I go through and organize. But when I keep saying this in every video I make about this, as I go through in my organization phase, if I decide I'm not using these, I will get rid of them at that point. But for now, those are going to be keepers. I don't know what all of this is. So this is like Whitney stuff. So this is a jacket that was Whitney's, still has the tags on it. He got it, you know, for work. He used to always get jackets like this. This is the, something about the North Slope because he used to work on the North Slope a lot. So anyway, this is like a vest. Honestly, I don't think he would ever wear this. He hasn't worn it yet. I think I would be safe to donate this, but again, it's Whitney's. I'm going to put it in the Ask Whitney pile. Same with this. I feel like whatever this is, a sweater or something, I could probably get rid of it. But I'm going to put it in the Ask Whitney pile. And it's going to be Ask Whitney with a little bit of letting him know I think we need to let it go. But it's his decision to make. This is another storage bin that I would probably bring up and see about using in the kitchen maybe. This is a door lock. So... it's one of those smart ones. I don't know. I'm going to see. Is that what it really is? Yeah, I'm not sure if this is something they took off of one of our houses or put on. I'm going to say this is probably a donate, but I'm going to put it in here as, actually I'm just going to put it in my maybe bin right there. What do we have here? An old hose thing. I'm going to say this is trash. So I'm going to make this my trash bin. I've got this right here, so that's trash. I think I can probably let go of this. I used to use these containers when I was teaching, and you can see it's, you know, almost, I used to keep markers and things in here when I was a teacher. I have a bunch of these. They're not very expensive. I could replace it easily. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and let that one go. This is our big gumbo pot whenever we make large gumbos for a crowd. So I'm gonna keep this for now. I just gotta find a good place for it. So Whitney's hat and apron, I know he uses those. So I'm gonna save those for now. We just gotta figure out a place for that. I don't know that I wanna tackle this right now. This is a bunch of like gift bags and wrapping stuff. So I'm not sure if this is something I want to do right now. These look like little blind cleaners or something. I don't use these. I never will. So I'm going to put that in my donate pile. But yeah, I do need to go through this. I just don't want to do it right now. I think these Ziplocs, I definitely want to keep. I just need to bring these upstairs or find a place in here where I may end up storing things in this room like this. So I think actually I'm just going to put them on the shelf over here. So in this trash can, it's just all these little things from the fences that we had for the girls. And I don't think we're ever going to use these. We still have some of those little gates and we have it propped up, but I don't know right now if we're going to use these. I don't know if I should keep these or not. You know what? I'm going to say no. This is the kind of thing like you get stuck on. Do you keep it? Do you not keep it? We still have some of the gates. We're using one in the front yard. We just have it propped up. But we're not even allowed to have these things like really in our neighborhood here. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this. There's no reason, I don't think, for me to keep it. So I'm going to put this in the trash pile. Nobody's going to want any of this. So all this is going to go for trash. I've been wanting to get this out of there because I need a trash bin. You can see like my vacuum cleaner's full. I need a trash can down here. So I think I want to get a big trash can, but for now I'm just going to use this one. So I'm definitely keeping that, and I will put a bag in it to use as a little garbage can down here. This basket is definitely a keeper. I might could use that as a trash basket somewhere. This is a blanket I had bought for the girls. I'm sure I could find a use for this, but honestly, I have a lot of these things. They're pretty inexpensive. If I need more, I can easily buy more. So I'm going to donate that. It's taking up space that I could be using for other things. The movers always put things inside of other things, so they have this bucket and they put all of these like ShamWow towels in there. I need to get into here. I'm thinking I will get rid of some of these. Whitney does use these whenever he like goes to the car wash and things like that, but we don't need a bunch of these, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of some. Like, I'll go ahead and get rid of that one. I think think the ones that are in here we're not using, so I'm gonna put them, if we wouldn't even know we had them. So I don't know what these are. If I don't know what it is, it's going in the trash. Here's my trash bin. All of these little brochures for things, I don't need these. Going in the trash bin. Definitely Whitney used this. I may keep that. It's dirty. I hate to put something that's really dirty and greasy like this in a donate pile, so I will wash this if I decide to donate it. Oh, I know what this is, and we do use it. It doesn't have batteries in it, but I am keeping this. This is what, oh my gosh, y'all, we were looking for this when the hurricane, we had just moved in and the hurricane was coming and we needed all of our lights and stuff. So yes, a lot of this stuff will be keepers. These are all of our little hurricane supplies for whenever the electricity goes out, or like I said, there's a storm or something like that. So I need to find a place to put these. Actually, I'm gonna put these in this bucket right here so that I'm keeping them all together. I'm gonna go ahead and put these here to wash and donate. With that, some more little puck lights in here. I do use those. I have no idea what this is, but I'm gonna say this is a Whitney needs to deal with this, figure out what it is and deal with it. So I'm putting that with the Whitney pile. This, I had bought this as a gift for Whitney years ago because he loves to barbecue. He hasn't actually done it in a while, but it's just a little basting thing. I actually think if he gets back into barbecuing, he might use this. So it looks like it came with two little things. This is going in the maybe pile. I don't know. I need to ask Whitney. I'm putting this in the maybe pile. This was when Ace was a little puppy. I had this for him. Even with the girls now, they're too big for this, so this wouldn't do anything for them. So I'm gonna go ahead and donate that. This is definitely trash. I don't know what this is. I think it's a back for one of these lights or something. Yeah, that's actually what it is. So that will stay. Trash. Oh, a wreath hanger. That's why I had to buy one at Christmas time, because I didn't know where mine was. And I knew I had one. That's a keeper. Some tools. So these will be keepers. I'm just going to put all that in here. Those are things that Whitney uses, and he will need to find a place for them. I don't know why I have a little Christmas light in here. Trash, trash. Trash. This is the bottom for this container. These little tongs I'm keeping. I have some others that are colored, but I like these because they're just acrylic, and I will use these periodically. So I'm gonna set these aside. Cocktail stirrers. You know, if I need more of these, I can buy more. I do use these sometimes though. I'm going to donate these. I'm just going to do it. Scooper. I like the size of this. Haven't used it in forever. I know I could use this. If I need one, I can buy one. It won't be that expensive. I can buy it. Donating. And then the rest of everything that's in here is trash. So just little papers and stuff. So I'm just going to put it in the trash bin. Another one down. We're making progress. It's day 2 of my personal 100 item challenge, where I'm trying to get rid of 100 items in 2 days. This is all the stuff from yesterday in my second round when I went downstairs. We brought it upstairs. So I'm gonna count it up and then we're gonna bring it out to the car, and then I'm gonna work on the items that I need for today. So I need to get a total count. I had 25 items that were from my master closet that I ended up putting in the car yesterday. So I had a couple of items that I didn't count in that 25 items. So I had the ruler that I took out of the closet, and then these organizer things that were from the previous owner, I decided to go ahead and throw away. I think they're broken. When I took them out of the drawer, they ended up breaking. So I'm just gonna throw them away. I'm counting that as 2 items because it was 2 drawer dividers. So this is gonna be donate and this is gonna be trash. So that's 3 items right there. This is all trash, but it's all like paper kind of trash. And I'm not counting these as items, even though I probably should. I decided not to count this because it's just all paper stuff that's just trash. So not counting those. This is the rest of my trash bin because I don't think anybody can use the items that are in here. So I'm not donating. These are 2 cards. This is like a Panera card and one of those other kind of cards you get where you can go to all kinds of restaurants and stuff. So there's that. So let's see. I was at 3 items. So that's 4, 5. Little pamphlets, 6, 7. Since these are all mixed match socks, I'm counting these as individual items. So that would be 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 covers, whatever these were for. So that's 13, 14, 15. I may actually donate these 2 things, but anyway, that's 15. I'm counting each packet of these as 1. So 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That's 20 items so far. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, and 41. I ended up bringing up these 3 mats. So if I counted right, I think it's 41, but I'm gonna count one more time just to be sure. I was correct, it's 41 items. Plus my 25 brings it to 66. So I think that's 34 items I need to get today. So we're gonna go hunting for 34 more items. The girls are out here taking their little nap. We are gonna go out on the screen porch because when we moved in, like I said, everything is just dumped out in different places. So this box right here was all of the girls' stuff that we brought with us, and some of it I've just left out here, and a lot of this stuff is keepers, but I have a few things in this box that I think I can get rid of. These towels are keepers for right now. Most everything in here I think is actually a keeper, but we have these dog bowls that we use just for the move. I needed something I could pack that was lightweight to have when we got here and we didn't have our furniture or anything or any of our stuff. So I bought these. So I don't think there's any reason to keep these. These are pretty inexpensive. I can replace them whenever I need to. So I think I'm gonna let them go. I'm tempted to keep this just if we go out and about, take the girls somewhere and maybe we need a water bowl just to have in the car or something. I'm thinking about keeping this one. So this is a maybe. These are definitely can go. This is a long leash that I'm not ready to get rid of yet. This little toy, have a couple toys in here that I need to bring and put in Lily's toy box. She loves her toys. I know Lily loves her toys. This is some old medicine for one of the girls, so I think that can probably go. So this is gonna be trash. I'm just gonna set it in there for trash. Trash. This I need to keep, but it needs to go somewhere else. This is a blanket that I bought for them. That's a keeper. These things I need to finally put where they go. They don't need to be out here. You take these in and put them with all my other packing stuff. for now, I'm just gonna leave this out here for now. I'm gonna put some of this back because I'm not ready to deal with taking it to where it all needs to go right now. But a few of these things I will put up. So I think the only thing I got out was those 2 bowls. This is a maybe, and I should put that in there. That's throwaway. So just a few things. I'm out here, I see this plant stand that was left by the previous owners. I'm not sure about that. I don't have any reason to keep it, but should I keep it? I would like to get some plants and maybe hang. I don't know where I'll put it. I'm gonna say this has to go. It wasn't even mine. I don't know why I even debate over things that weren't mine to begin with. And then I'm trying to think if I can use them or not. This is all the things that I need to put away, things that I'm keeping, but I know where they need to go, so I'm gonna move them somewhere else. This, I'm not counting, but it's trash. I should probably count it, but I'm not, because I wanna feel like I'm really getting rid of things. So I'm just gonna set this here to put in the trash. And I've so far got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 things. The one little medicine that's old is trash. So now I know of something in here that I thought of in the media room that I want to go ahead and get rid of in this closet in here. The other day when I came in this closet and did the kitchen overflow, I ended up leaving this because I used to use this all the time. And I was thinking, yeah, I could still use it. But the truth is, I probably won't ever use it because now most of everything that I use for entertaining is either glass or white. So while I still like this, I like the shape of it, I like the color, but I'm probably not gonna use it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this as well. It's sunny and beautiful today, so the girls are out here napping in the sun, favorite little spot. They've been asking to go out a lot lately. Before we go downstairs, I wanna look in this drawer because I think I may be able to let go of some of these spoons. We actually use this, you know we cook a lot and we do use most of these, but I'm not gonna get rid of any of the regular spoons because we do use these a lot and we use multiples at a time. So I have 3 regular spoons. I also have 3 slotted spoons, and I don't feel like we need 3 slotted spoons. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep one of these. I like it because it's a little bit bigger than this one. And I think I'm gonna get rid of these 2. So that'll make 4 instead of 3. This drawer is not that bad. Like we don't have trouble getting to things when we need it. But you know, always doesn't hurt to go through and see. We use all of the other things in there, so I'm gonna keep that. In this drawer, I was just looking to see if there's anything we can get rid of. We have a lot of rice spoons. I don't know how we ended up with so many of these. I have one that is my absolute favorite that I have in a different drawer. We don't use these very much. So I'm going to keep this one, and I'm actually gonna get rid of these 3. I don't know that there's anything else in here. Let's see, what are these? Well, these I'm not, for some reason I don't have over here. So we're not using these. So I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of those. We use most of this every now and then. It's not stuff we necessarily use often, but I think we do use these. So I'm gonna get rid of this one. I think I can let this go. We use the rest of them pretty frequently. I don't know if we need 2 of these, but I know Whitney uses this, so I'm gonna keep that for now. All right, so that feels good. A few things there. These, for now, we do use this stuff, so I'm gonna leave all of that. I'm making my little pile here, so I just counted 8 things, so it'd be 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So this is 13 so far. I'm downstairs in the guest bathroom, which I'm gonna show you, no judging, please. So this is still not unpacked. You see, we still have all kinds of stuff there. I did unpack this the other day and I just threw towels in there. So we're gonna go through, because I think I can actually get rid of most of these. So we're gonna go through that and see what we can take care of from this closet right here. We use a lot of towels for the girls. So for right now, I'm gonna keep all of the towels except for this one. It's kind of seen better days, so I'm gonna go ahead and let this one go. But I think a lot of these washcloths and hand towels, we can definitely purge. So like all of these blue ones definitely can go. In fact, I think most of these I'm ready to let go, because when it comes to actual towels for our guests, I need to buy new ones anyway. It's just time that I do that. So I'm just kind of going through this, but I don't think I need to keep much of this. I might keep a couple of things, but most of this I really do think can go. Y'all, I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna get rid of it. I don't need it. It's taking up space. I need new ones. It's time to replace anyway. So we're doing it. This might end up bringing me to my total right here. I don't know why I didn't just do this before we left the last house. I don't know. I know we were rushed. That's part of it. But why I've hung on to these for this long, I just don't even know. And this towel was like that first one that I decided to go ahead and get rid of. So I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this one too. It's really old. With this 26, I think it's bringing me close to what I needed. I can't remember, it was 30 something, but I'm gonna go in here because I know there's a few things in here that I can probably grab really quick. So I'm just gonna take a look, I think at this shelf behind me, because I haven't really done this shelf yet, and I think we can find a few things. Bucket that I used to use when I would go to Trader Joe's and get flowers, and I'd put it in my car. So I either need to bring it to the garage or probably just get rid of it, because we don't even have a Trader Joe's around here, and finding good flowers has been pretty slim pickings so far. I do want to find a place to get some good flowers, but I really haven't found it yet. So you know I love my fresh flowers. All right, so this is a bunch of stuff for the girls, so I'm just gonna go through it. Like, this is a little treat bag, some toys. I'm definitely keeping this one, because if I ever do it again, like when I'm trying to train the girls, I like this one because it goes over the shoulder. These were ones that like you clip on to your pants or something. I have 2 of these. I just haven't used these in a long time. I'm not sure what to do with those. This we do use, and I definitely want to keep. So this is a good like little water bowl whenever we take them somewhere, and I love that it's collapsible. It goes in the car. So I really just think we need to take this and put it in the car. I do like these, and I had decided before to keep these. I need to start using them. You put like yogurt or peanut butter or different things like that on here, and the girls lick it. And I haven't used these in a long time, but I think they would have fun with these. So I'm going to keep these and try to start using them. We don't use this little football. I think that can go. Definitely keeping the Kong. We need to start using some of this stuff. This was a fun toy, but I'm not sure. I think I can go ahead and get rid of this. I think I can get rid of this one. It was a good fun toy, but I think it's kind of seen better days. So yeah, I'm not even overthinking. I'm just going to do it. This can go. There's a bunch of tennis balls in here, so I need to ask Whitney if he wants to keep those tennis balls. This basket's definitely a keeper. So I'm just going to put this other stuff back in here for now. Lily does like this. She likes to tug with me on this one. So it's a good solid toy. So I'm definitely going to keep that. All right. And this is a keeper. I need to get a place where I have all the girls' stuff together. So I really would like to keep some of this stuff down here probably, but I just need like one spot where I can keep it all. And once I have everything that's all of this stuff together, it's also easier to go through and purge, because then you see how much you really have. Where right now, this is just a fraction of probably the stuff that they have. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this candle. I haven't used it, I've had it for a long time. It pains me to do this, but I need to get rid of this heating pad. I love this heating pad, mostly because it's flexible. It's one of those that like fits around your neck, but I could also wrap it around my feet and different things like my legs and ankles when that's hurting me. But it's not really working anymore, and I want it to work because I love it. I just need to buy a new one, but I'm gonna go ahead and throw it away because it's not working. I think I can get rid of most of this. Let's pull this down. I'm going to keep the roses for now. These are little bags where you can make your own wipes with whatever it's for, whether it's cleaning wipes or whatever. And I just never did it. I had several of these. One just dropped. I think there's one more pack of these. Haven't used them, so I'm going to go ahead and donate those. These were some racks that I had in my last kitchen in my pantry, but I'm not able to use them because we have wire shelves in our pantry now. I don't really have any place to use these, so I'm going to let these go. I think if I wanted to replace them, they're just a few bucks. So time to let them go. This is my little pile here. I am going to keep this rug for now because I do like being able to kneel on it and not get my pants all dirty when I'm down here. When I look around this room, I still see things that need to go. I'm still seeing like a big mess, things on the floor, but it definitely is better than it was. And I know that I'm making progress in here, and that's what counts. I have to keep telling myself I'm making progress, even though you're not seeing some big drastic shift right now. There is progress being made, and it's a chore for me to take these things from downstairs to upstairs. My ankles are hurting me. It's a chore, so I'm just taking pride in the little bit that I'm able to do. Today's pile is 54 total items. So with 54 from today, and I think it was 66 from yesterday, brings me to 120 items in 2 days. I did it. Not only did I meet my goal, I exceeded it. My original goal was 300 items by the end of March. Then I decided, since it was the end of February and I was so close, only 100 items, to try in the last 2 days of February to get 100 items. And I ended up getting 120 items. So that is 320 items between January and February. I'm so excited. Even though there's still a long way to go, there is still a lot to let go of and make room for the things that I truly use and truly love in this house, and find a spot for everything in this house. But I feel like I'm well on my way. I'm making good progress, and it feels amazing. goodness, what is it? Are we getting rid of some things so we can make room for all the things we really want? Yeah, we're making room. Lacey, you excited about it? That tail's just a wagging. Y'all are excited? Yeah. My sidekick helped me get the car loaded. We are all loaded and ready to go. So tomorrow I will head to the donation center. I've already put the trash in the trash can. So we're good to go. I think I had said it was 130 items, but it ended up being a little bit more than that because I know yesterday I had done a little bit more. So I think it might be like 133 items or something like that. Anyway, whatever it is, I'm really proud of it. I'll be able to tell when I go back. And one thing I have been doing is writing these down in my notes section, so I'm keeping track of all of the things that I'm donating. And that has been very helpful for me during this round. In fact, I think it helps keep me motivated because I can know the amount and I know that I'm actually making progress, even though when I look in the room, sometimes it doesn't feel like I'm making progress. So I think there's something about keeping count that has been extremely motivating for me. Now that I've accomplished this goal of 300 items by the end of February, when I was planning on the end of March, so it's more than 300 items I got done in 2 months. So now I'm thinking when I set my goals, I need to be really ambitious with it and I got to come up with my next goal. So we'll see what that ends up being. But for right now, I am super happy with everything I've done in the last 2 months. My feet are feeling it right now, but that's okay. It's worth it. And I'm just so excited for what I've done. I know some of you are going along on this journey with me and you're doing things at your house. I'm going to celebrate. I got to figure out, I think I might pop a little bottle of Prosecco or something to celebrate because it's important to me that I actually acknowledge the process and celebrate my little and big wins. But to me, this was a big win. When I set a goal like this and then I meet it, I want to find a little way to celebrate it. So I might do that tonight. We'll see. I'm not even sure if I have one. If not, I'll buy one and do it tomorrow. But I think it's important before I set the next goal to really celebrate what I just accomplished. This is going to be heading out tomorrow. And I just want to say thank you for coming along this journey with me. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you more than you know. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.